What's up, Star Wars fans and action figure collectors? So in today's video, I'm going to be going over my Star Wars Force Awakens and Last Jedi, basically just my sequel trilogy, Star Wars action figures. So when I was collecting these, my main goal was not to complete the entire collection. I know you go on YouTube and see some people who are like, I have all of them, and that's super cool. Like, if you're interested in collecting the whole line, go for it. For me, I was just interested in getting some of the ones that I really liked and some of the ones I thought were cool. And so that's what I did. And so I don't have all of them here, or some of the more like expensive, obscure ones, but I have a lot of the cool ones. And so that's why they're mixed also. You'll see a lot more Force Awakens figures rather than Last Jedi figures. And that's also why you're not going to see a ton of doubles. Like, I don't have every version of Rey they've released. I don't have every version of Kylo, Kylo helmet, Kylo hood down, not helmet, Kylo blah, blah, blah. I don't have all that. So I don't have very many doubles in here. I have one or two that came with like the Millennium Falcon set, but that's about it. So anyways, to get right into it, let's start over on the right side here with my Resistance area. So right here we have my Resistance collection, which basically includes Maz, Luke, two pilots, which is Poe and Snap Wexley, as well as Rey, Rose, the droid right there, I think P something, PZ maybe, I don't know, her, and then BB-8. So yeah, this is a cool little Resistance collection. I got the Leia from The Last Jedi and the Luke from The Last Jedi. This Luke, though, I think is really cool. I didn't like how they handled the character itself in The Last Jedi, but I think that's a really nice Luke figure, and I really like it. So this Rey is also cool. All these figures are great. This Maz is awesome. Anyways, all those figures are excellent figures. I would recommend these to anyone. They're all 5 points of articulation, so none of these are vintage collection. None of these figures here you're going to see are vintage collection. These are all 5 POA figures. But anyways, moving on to the left is like my Jakku / just other kind of scoundrels and scum people they run into across the two movies. And I think actually these are all Force Awakens figures. But you can see there's like, oh, this BB-8 here has some like scarring, or not scarring, like battle damage on it and some dirt on it. And that's not, I didn't apply that or anything. It's not custom. It's just how it came. And so I was like, that's the Jakku BB-8, which is really cool that they made one with that kind of textured appeal. And I think that came with the Millennium Falcon, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe it came with Tito. Anyways, in this collection, I have my Jakku people such as Tito, Unkar Plutt. We have Unkar Plutt's kind of minion over here. I have Sarko Plank right here, which he actually is a very unique canon story. If you'd like me to go over it really quick, I will actually. So Sarko Plank basically fought Luke Skywalker on the Temple of Edith, the Jedi Temple of Edith, in a novel. So basically he and Luke actually had a lightsaber duel. He was using an electro staff, Luke was using a lightsaber, and he actually almost killed Luke Skywalker, but Luke kind of tricked him and he fell into a giant like canyon type thing, but he survived. He's actually a very skilled warrior, but you only see him in the movie for about a second, so he has a really cool backstory. That's why I picked him up. Anyways, moving on into action figures. Right here we have the Crimson Corsair and his first mate. I'm trying to remember their names, I'm not sure, I forget. Anyways, moving on from them, they're both very cool, by the way. And this guy has a fuel pipe as his leg in universe. That's the story. So here's some Maz Kanata Cantina patron right here. We have Constable Zuvio over here. He's like the Jakku law enforcement. We have the Balatik from the Guavian Death Gang and one of his sort of mechanized human soldiers, cyborg soldiers, basically. And that's about it for my Jakku scoundrel people. So moving on to the left one more time. We have my First Order, and the First Order includes the Kylo Ren you see, Captain Phasma, General Hux. This is a Last Jedi Hux, and he came with the mouse droid. I have another BB-8. I have 3 BB-8s, so I was like, I'll just put one with each group because he kind of spends time in all 3 of their custody, if you know what I mean. We have a Snow Trooper that manned the Starkiller base. We have 2 normal troopers and a flamethrower that attacked Jakku, along with a pilot right here. And this pilot belongs to this TIE fighter, which I have also. This is one of the TIE Advanced ones, and it has room for 2 people inside of the cockpit. I can do a review on it going into detail if you would like. Over here, I have the Force Awakens Millennium Falcon set, which is super cool. And right now, I don't have Force Awakens people in it. I have, so I just knocked over some people, but I have in the back of it here. Let me just move this here. I've got, sorry, I'm kind of messing this up a little bit. Alright, back here, I have several A New Hope figures. I set it up so it'd be A New Hope. They're all kind of knocked over right now. But this Chewbacca is also Force Awakens, in case you're interested. And there's a Finn, which if you press one of these buttons, is I put him in here. He is the pilot fin of the Millennium Falcon. So he comes with this headgear on. It's non-removable. It does detach from this part. And Chewie has the same thing. So that's pretty cool and unique among that set. But if you're interested, this Millennium Falcon, some of the ups and downs of it, I don't really personally like that it has this stuff coming out. And right here, there's a cannon that comes out. If I press a button on this side right there, it shoots a Nerf dart, which is super cool play feature for kids. You know, you can fly around and shoot people like your parents or something with a Nerf dart. Except for a collector, I feel like since that's not really in the movie, it's not my favorite about the display. But I do appreciate how you can just put it all back down and it looks like the normal Millennium Falcon again. So it's cool. And then you can make it just look normal for collectors, even though it eliminates some internal space. Inside of it looks great too. You have like the doorway here, you have a bunk, and then this lights up down here. I'll do a review on it too, if you guys are interested in that. But anyways, that's basically my entire Force Awakens collection. I knocked over like everything when I was reaching over the Millennium Falcon, but that's what's left standing of it. I don't know exactly how many figures are in here, but about 20 to 30, so pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, drop a like, please. If not, it's all good. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.